Hello, Scorpio. I hope you guys are keeping well. I apologize about the background noise. I do have the air conditioner on, so I hope it's not too distracting for you guys. I'm going to do a love reading for you today. We are going to pull an oracle message to see what the overall theme is, and then we'll grab some tarot. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards, so we're just going to do a quick shuffle again, and then we'll just see what comes out for you here. So Scorpio, let's see what's coming up for you in your oracle message. We've got willpower. Okay, so you could be feeling really tested right now. There's maybe a lot on your plate, juggling quite a bit, feeling a little bit defeated, feeling down. I feel like you really need to listen to this oracle message in regards to remembering how strong you are and remembering that you do have the willpower. You just need to tap into it. So if you're feeling like you're trying to balance a lot of things in life right now, juggling a lot, you can see this person has two of those planets in their hands. It looks like the moon and the earth. So you could be feeling a little bit dreamy, wanting to escape into your dreams a little bit, while still having a lot of responsibilities that you have to face here in our material world. Look at that. The Ace of Swords and the Magician. There's some sort of truth that you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest something to come to light. Some sort of new idea or a new way of thinking. I don't know what that is. We'll see. So the first thing we're going to look at, Scorpio, is how you're being viewed by your person. Whoever's on your mind, whoever you're thinking about. We're going to see how they're viewing you at this time. And then we'll see, any challenges in between the two of you here. So Scorpio, please only take this if it resonates, okay? So how you're being viewed? Wow, the 10 of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Sorry about the lighting in here too, it looks a little dark. Yeah, you're being viewed as somebody who is done. Somebody who is finished. Now, this could be this person viewing you as you've maybe betrayed them in some way. They could be feeling like they need to close out a cycle with you because you stabbed them in the back. Something like this, okay? I'm not saying that that's what has happened. This is just how you're being viewed. You're being viewed as somebody who's completely defeated, feeling very, very betrayed. They could even be viewing you as being the one betrayed, right? Maybe they betrayed you. They're viewing you as somebody who is really down in the outs right now, unable to get up. And that's really interesting with the willpower card. So they're viewing you as, pardon me, some sort of betrayal has occurred here. Something has come to an end, okay? Interesting. So I can see it either way. Either they're feeling betrayed by you, they're viewing you as someone as, puts swords in their back, or they're viewing you as being completely betrayed, hurt by them, by their actions, by their words. Pardon me. Let's get the challenge. Wow, the 2 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the 9 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So there's a challenge here in love. Absolutely. There's partnership. There's, something here about the challenge is one person wants to feel quite independent. One person wants partnership. I feel like there's something here about wanting to still be a team and work collaboratively, respect each other's ideas, all of that in partnership, whether it's love or business or just friendship. But the other person wants to do things their way. I feel like somebody really in the material world wants to invest in the connection, but they also want their own space. They want their own time, their own energy. And I feel like that could definitely be a challenge. Let's see how you're viewing them. The Queen of Wands. Don't worry about the gender, guys. It's just energy. So you're viewing this person as somebody who's very determined, very ambitious, very much a go-getter. They could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They don't have to be. I'm getting a little bit more that this person could even have earth placements or be an earth sign. I'm feeling like this is their energy, wanting to be, investing independently, but also investing with you, having a sense of freedom, having a sense of determination and independence while in this connection. So you could be feeling betrayed by that. Maybe if you are in a marriage or a long-term commitment, or just starting to talk about a commitment, there's this very fiery energy of this person wanting to be the leader, wanting to be independent, wanting to do things their way, but still coming together in partnership. Let's see your feelings for this person. Six of Cups. Yeah, you feel very nostalgic right now. I feel like you have a lot of deep love. This is somebody you could have known for a very long time. Maybe you have children with this person. I feel like you feel betrayed by this person, and you could be feeling like nostalgic, kind of remembering how things used to be, maybe before children. There's this feeling of wanting to go back into time. Look at that, to the 10 of Cups, to when things were happier. We've got lots of Pisces energy here, but this is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So I feel like you're in your feelings. You have a lot of deep love for this person still. Again, you could have children, a family with this person, but you feel betrayed by something that they have done, something that they have invested in. And I feel like you're really looking back right now at how things used to be when you maybe first got together. There's a sense of nostalgia, reminiscing, missing this person. Wow, 5 of Pentacles. More earth energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Wow, 5 of Wands. More fire energy. And the Page of Wands, more fire energy again. So in this challenge between the two of you, somebody could have said, you know, I want to do things on my own a little bit. They want a little bit of space. They want a little bit of privacy or private time. Maybe there's a lot of responsibilities. And this person, whatever they've said, could have left you feeling, you know, ghosted even, almost like abandoned, left out in the cold by this person. And I feel like I don't have like a negative view of this person. I feel like they just want peace. They want balance with Temperance. They want a good balance between the two of you. They want to be able to come in partnership and stay grounded, of course, have one foot in the water, one foot on ground, right? They want balance. They want tranquility. They want peace in the home. And I feel like right now there's something that they've said or done that's left you feeling, you know, abandoned in some way. And I feel like it's causing a lot of tension, because this person may have a new idea or a new goal that they want to embark on that maybe doesn't include you in being in the driver's seat with them. This is somebody that, like I said, you could have a family with or a long-term investment with that, you know, usually maybe you guys do everything together, and there's something about this person's energy wanting to have a more balanced partnership with you where they can, you know, be free to kind of explore and do new things on their own. This is somebody who gets a lot of attention. They're very good looking. They stand out in a crowd. So there could be a lot of conflict, a lot of competition around them, getting attention from people. That could even be causing some insecurities for you. Let's see how this person feels for you. The King of Cups, deep love, okay? They have deep emotions. This is Scorpio energy. This person has a lot of deep emotion for you. They may be not revealing all of that up front. Maybe they're not very good at expressing their emotions, but they are somebody who's showing up with deep love for you, okay? I like that I'm seeing love on both sides of your feelings. Page of Pentacles. This person wants to offer you something here, more earth energy. So they could have water, earth, or fire placements, but this person wants to offer either, you know, an apology or some sort of tiny gift to express that love. I feel like they show love, but in a very small way. But rest assured, the love is deep. It runs deep with the King of Cups there. They're very in control of their expression of emotion. So I feel like they have a lot of goals right now that they want to embark on. They're very curious about new things, and I feel like this could be causing a lot of tension in the partnership, feeling left out of their plans, maybe feeling like you want to be in control and they want to be in control. There's this sense of wanting independence, wanting some freedom to branch off a little bit, and that could really, really hurt you, okay? You could be feeling like this partnership is coming to an end. Let's get more on your feelings. The Emperor, yeah, you want to control something here. This is Aries energy. You're feeling like you're losing control here. You feel like you're losing control of stability, of partnership, of being the one to call the shots. Maybe you're somebody who had like an equal voice in this connection, and now maybe they're kind of wanting to branch out a little bit. Let's get more. Yeah, you feel like you've been blocked. You feel like you've been fighting for something here. You feel exhausted too. I feel like, you know, this person's not even wearing the same shoes. They're disheveled. They're fighting for something here. But they're blocking off those wands as well. So I feel like behind all this nostalgia and reminiscing of better times and this betrayal, there's this sense of feeling like you've lost control. You're really holding on with that willpower, trying to fight back, trying to defend your territory, trying to defend this marriage or partnership. And I feel like you're really stepping into this masculine energy of the Emperor to try and show that, you know, you're not going to throw in the towel. You're not going to give up on this, even though you feel betrayed. Let's get more on their feelings. The Four of Cups, Cancer energy. This person feels like bored. There's something here about this connection. I hate to be honest with you guys in this way, but they feel a lack of depth right now in this connection emotionally. I feel like although they do have a lot of deep love, they're on a journey. They're curious about exploring something new that's going to light them up. They feel very bored in love right now. There's some sort of stagnancy, boredom, apathy. They could be ignoring, you know, gestures of love that you've been giving to them. They feel either ignored by you and what they want, their desires, and they may just feel fed up of it, so they're kind of blocked off. But they're also reminiscing on past emotions. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person has a lot of fiery, they have a lot of pent-up energy that they want to go after, okay? This is somebody who wants to chase after some sort of dream. They're thinking about it right now, but I feel like they don't want to lose this connection. They're very much invested. They love you, but there's somebody who wants some sense of freedom, some sense of ability to be able to go explore their own passions and desires that maybe don't include, you know, partnership at the hip. Let's get the potential outcome. Wow, the Tower. Scorpio, your energy. So there's some sort of major foundational shift here, okay? If you guys live together, if you have a marriage, if you have a partnership in business, there's some sort of major change that's going to occur. It could be unexpected. It could come as a shock. There's some sort of enlightenment that changes things. And guys, the Tower happens when an ending occurs, okay? When change becomes necessary in our environment and when we're not making the change ourselves, the universe steps in. This is a major arcana shifting things for you here. Let's see. The Ace of Pentacles. It will bring in a new opportunity. It will bring in new stability, a new sense of stability, a new idea to ground this relationship again. Six of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is earth energy. Yeah, moving to calmer waters, okay? There's this shift that's going to happen that's going to take you to out of conflict, okay? There's this energy of whatever's been said, whatever swords, whatever communication has been hurtful and exchanged, whatever truths have been revealed between the two of you, it's going to hurt, but you're going to leave that choppy water behind you. The emotional turmoil will be smoothed out. You can see they're moving into a calmer environment. So, you know, the outcome, it's looking good. This person definitely doesn't want to lose you. They have this sense of urgency of wanting to make things right, wanting to balance things out, wanting to fight for this connection. Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of passion here still. So, you know, expect a lot of messages back and forth. They could come off a little bit aggressive at times. I feel like what they're saying here is to make sure that they don't lose you, that they fight for this. You can see a lot of eagerness, a lot of communication coming in, and that's also communication. So, you know, there could be travel involved here. Maybe one of you are going on a trip to separate from each other for a little bit of time to gain some perspective here. Let's see, we're going to get you guys some messages from the Romance Oracle here, and we will close it off. Okay, so we have Tease. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. So, you know, this could just be telling me here that, well, let's see, self-love. Love yourself first. Yeah, I feel like this person could be tempted by somebody. There could be a tease energy. I'm not getting that this is you or them. I feel like there could be, maybe this is what this heartbreak is about. I don't know, or this betrayal. There's somebody here with a teasing energy in the background, okay? And it's telling self-love here. Love yourself first. So this could be for you and them, whoever you're dealing with. I feel like this person really wants to show some sort of independence, even though they want to stay connected here. And I feel like you may be trying to control the situation a little too much. I feel like you need to let go and let the tower fall, let things, you know, let things just fall, evolve naturally. Honest communication, expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Yeah, this is, you know, all of these messages coming in. You guys are going to need to be really upfront and honest about something here, okay? So speak from the heart. We've got marriage. Wedding bells are ringing, and we have bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. So I feel like most of you could be married to this person. I feel like there's this bonding happening. There's this reconnecting after this tower falls. There's a new opportunity to plant a new seed. I feel like you guys will be kind of getting to know each other again, you know, maybe even having a teasing, flirting energy, but I feel like the both of you need to kind of go back to the basics here for the self-love, honest communication, and you can maybe heal this, okay? I feel like this person just really wants a sense of freedom, maybe even yourself too, a sense of freedom, but also a sense of excitement. I feel like they want some sort of spark back here. Loving words hold great power. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that helped you in some way. And if you did like that reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.